Beat the Bucket is a striking and fielding game that develops teamwork via a game-centered approach. It challenges runners to place the ball tactically in the field and fielders to position themselves effectively to return balls in the shortest possible time. This activity links with games such as softball and baseball. So for this activity, you're going to need 4 cones or markers, 1 bucket, and 3 small to medium-sized balls. It's a good idea to have a couple of spare balls in case you need to differentiate the activity at any point. A harder variation of this game would include a bat and tee, so have one of these sets handy for when you're ready to increase the level of difficulty. To set up this game, you're going to use the cones to define a playing diamond and place the bucket in the centre. To play this game, divide students into teams of 6. You'll be running 2 games concurrently. Have all fielders commence in the outfield and ensure there is a base fielder on each base. Have your runners lined up at a safe distance behind the home base. The first base runner will throw 3 balls into either the outfield or the infield. Once all 3 balls are thrown, they can commence running to first base and continue to the next base or until the fielder calls stop. While the base runner is running, fielders are required to gather the balls and get them to the nearest base fielder, who is then able to run the ball to the bucket at the centre of the diamond. Only base fielders can run the balls to the bucket. The faster they return the balls, the more difficult it is for the runner to score runs. Each base attained by the base runner on their turn is a point to their team. It is important to encourage players to consider their strategy. For example, runners need to think about where the best place is on the field to throw their balls. Fielders need to consider where the best places are to position themselves and how to work as a team to return the ball to the base fielders who can then run the balls to the bucket. It is also important to ensure students are aware of other balls and players running. Encourage them to call for the ball and communicate on the field. There are a few variations of this game. Firstly, try placing 2 fielders near the bucket and the other fielder in any suitable fielding position. Then allow fielders in the infield to place the ball in the bucket. This will encourage the fielders in the outfield to throw the balls to the players near the bucket to save time. Secondly, consider changing the size of the playing diamond to vary the challenge for certain teams, or add balls to the game to make it easier for the running team if necessary. And lastly, as students master the concept, introduce a bat and ball to the game. Students will then be required to hit 3 balls off the tee, paying close attention to where best to hit the balls.